Hi everyone, my name is Penny Leuthard and I'm presenting my MediaShare presentation on a commercial for DirecTV. The commercial I chose is called Satisfaction and it's part of a series of commercials DirecTV is running called The Settlers. The spots revolve around a family that appear to be from around colonial times and they're living smack dab in the center of modern suburbia. Here is the spot.
Dear, why don't we switch to DirecTV?
Now, Mother, we are settlers. I've settled for cable all my life.
But DirecTV has been #1 in customer satisfaction over cable for 15 years.
We find our satisfaction elsewhere. The boy has his stick and hoop, the girl, her faceless doll, and you have your cabbages.
And you have your foot stomping.
I sure do. Don't be a settler. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DIRECT.
After reviewing the commercial, the 5 adjectives I feel describe it best are clever, engaging, humorous, informative, and memorable. Evaluating the spot aesthetically, the people depicted in it are a middle-aged husband, his wife, and their young son and daughter. They're dressed very old-fashioned in out-of-date clothing that looks like it's either from the era of early American settlers or from the Amish culture. The husband appears animated, confident, and at times a bit patronizing throughout the spot, while his wife comes across very demure, soft-spoken, and a bit pious. Their son and daughter both appear very content throughout the spot, and throughout the commercial the colors used are muted. They have earth tones coming across somewhat drab, as would benefit the time period and the style of early American settlers. Text is used sparingly in the commercial. The name of the commercial is shown at the beginning of the spot, and its placement and the font used make it look like it would be kind of maybe part of a television series from the 1960s. There's a line of very fine print that goes along the bottom at one point, and at the end of the spot there's a black screen that gives the viewer details on DirecTV's offer, along with a website and phone number they can go to for more information. Evaluating the audio of this spot, all sound works well to help sell the mood and feeling they're trying to achieve. The husband and wife are the ones who speak. The husband is loud, boisterous, and confident sounding, as well as a bit patronizing, and the wife is very meek and subservient sounding. Throughout the commercial, the music is playing in the background. It starts out soft and it gets louder as it nears the end. The style reminds me kind of really like the type of music playing in old westerns, especially towards the end where it starts soaring toward an exciting conclusion, which I'm sure is what they were going for. The product's brand name, DirecTV, is said aloud 3 times in the commercial. The product being sold in the commercial is DirecTV's broadcast satellite service, which I do find appealing. Satellite TV is cost-effective, it's reliable, it has high-quality audio and picture, and it offers access to hundreds of channels, so there's a huge choice of programs. The woman in the commercial also mentions that DirecTV is #1 in customer service, which is always a huge selling point. The target audience for this service is adult males and females. The feelings and emotions the ad is trying to associate with the product are amusement and pleasure, really from the style of the ad, interest and excitement in the service offered, responsiveness to purchasing the product, and trust in the company. And I really think they succeed in getting the audience to react and feel the way they wanted them to after viewing this spot, because it really leaves you feeling good about both the company and the service that they're offering. On the downside, the advertisement did use very stereotyped depictions of male and female roles. The husband comes across as the decision maker, very forceful, somewhat patronizing, and kind of I know best attitude. And the wife comes across as very subservient to her husband, soft-spoken, demure. She trusts he knows best and she's going to listen to whatever he decides. The son is shown as a stereotypical boy. He's outside playing an active game, while the daughter is shown as a stereotypical girl playing with her doll quietly inside the house. The advertisement also uses very stereotyped depictions of class. The family in this spot is shown as backward, old-fashioned, clueless, and kind of like objects to be ridiculed because they settle for cable instead of getting the amazing modern DirecTV. They obviously don't have much money and they're portrayed as really kind of too simple to know better. Possible consequences to this advertisement really can be looked at in 2 ways. In the short term, it's possible some people could be offended by the portrayal of the family because of the gender stereotypes used, as well as showing people who look like old-time settlers or today's Amish society as being backwards and maybe not smart enough to know better. but I do believe the majority of people are going to be intrigued by the commercial and see it as how it was intended, a humorous kind of tongue-in-cheek parody created to amuse the audience and get across the benefits of DirecTV. In the long term, people who are offended by it certainly would probably choose a competitor instead of DirecTV, but the majority of the people who are humored by the spot are more likely to want to try out the service and potentially become lifelong customers. All that being said, even though it was created as a humorous spot, the advertisement I feel really isn't socially responsible because of the stereotypes it portrays. As a consumer, I really enjoyed the commercial. I found it to be humorous and creative. It's a fun series to watch and to look forward to seeing new spots released, and it also sells the benefits of DirecTV in a unique and engaging way. As a citizen, however, I find it vaguely offensive in its portrayal of stereotypes, and I really don't feel the company lived up to its social responsibility in creating them. My questions for my media share presentation: number 1, what did the wife say DirecTV was number 1 in? And the answer is B, customer satisfaction. The second question, what is the boy shown playing with? And the answer is D, a hoop and stick. Thank you for watching. If you haven't seen all the commercials in the Settlers series and you're interested in them, go to the link I provided at the bottom of this screen because it will bring you to a video compilation of all of them.